Because here go the thing, too. You let you out, you ain't finna do nothing with your scary ass. 6. You a pussy, bro. You pussy. 6. Get down. Get down. Move. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? I just need one person in here. Y'all know I get to talking like it's just you and me. I just need one person in here, man. I get to talking like it's just you and me. I just need one person in here, man. I get to talking. 6. Shut up. I don't know why 6 be acting like she turned up, bro. She's not. A little bit even gone. You might get cracked with that dog, I ain't gonna lie. All right, y'all ready to get into this, man? Man, let's get into this.
Sit down.
All right, man. So, WACK done told Young and Jefe he ain't a bruh, I want the fade with you custard for the bag. Like a bag of chips. Calajito. I'm not sure because now like you're quoting me. So like, are you a fan or do you want to fight me? Why is there so much aggression? Don't care about that. But shout out to everybody getting this Nalajito. They ain't finna get nobody Calajito. Shout out to that. Shout out to y'all. And even shout out to Giving Life. What's the deal, bro? Man, so look. WACK done told this nigga Young and Jefe he ain't no A-Trey gangster. How did I do that? He a podcaster. WACK is out of bounds in the line because Ant is welcome and respected in his community. WACK, on the other hand, not so much. Not so much. Hold on, let me see how I had this. I ain't got no big ass bump on my head, you lying. Don't come in here bothering me. How did I have it? Alright, that's gonna work like that. Just keep that right there. I ain't got no bump on my head. Yeah, man, so back to what I was saying. Man, WACK come in and tell Ant he ain't no A-Trey gangster, he a podcaster. But he didn't accept Ant's, 1-2 step to get out. You feel me? Like, oh, Munchie B said I got a bump on my from Bosco. Okay, well, if Munchie B saw it, then, we'll just take that as a credible source. When it comes down to this whole 1-2 step, I think that this nigga WACK is going too far with this one. You feel me? I think he go. I don't know, bro. Like, let me play this for y'all real quick. I was just listening to this, but I'll play it for y'all real quick. Let me see. So this from Top Media TV.
What it do, y'all? So WACK100 reacts to Young and Jefe going to his hood. St. Andrews Park in the A-Trey Gangsters hood, calling out WACK for a fade. WACK pretty much says his intentions was right all along. What he did was he made and Jefe go to the park. So he pretty much trolled and Jefe into going to his hood, proving a point, and WACK pretty much trolled him to do that. So it seems like WACK isn't really taking and Jefe seriously about no fade or none of that. Nevertheless, y'all, WACK says some A-Trey gangsters had called him.
But see, here's where the flu flam is. Oh, I was trolling him to go to his park. Nah, my nigga, you tried to play with that nigga Young and Jefe stood on business. Now you trying to downplay it. Now you trying to diminish it, make it seem like it wasn't what it was.
Recently about DP and Ant, in regards to whatever he was doing.
And WACK can't get Young and DP.
Let me know what y'all think, man, because it seems like WACK really don't give a damn about Ant Jefe in regards to him accepting his fade. He feels like he's just trolling Ant, and Ant fell for the bait.
I'm out here every day.
You already know it's all good, it's all love.
Hell yeah,
my nigga. I'm glad I seen you though.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. You already know I'm out here every day.
That's right.
Now back to this sucker, right? So I see your minion punk ass want a reaction. Hey, look. Oh yeah, yeah, I see young homie. Most definitely. Most so yeah. Matt Face. Check this out. Go to the noms, go to your hood, and then holler at me and talk about DPs. Man, I'm not even about to go no A-Tray Power shit with you because I'm not about to politic with destruction. You are an agent of destruction. You emotionally evolved. That's why you talking like a woman. Every day you getting up, you act me, oh, and Jefe this, and Jefe that. Go to your hood. Go question those dudes that called you out. Like you be in everybody else's business, trying to tell them to go to their hood and holler at their homies that's speaking on them. Put the person out there that told you I got a DP coming, and let's address it. Other than that, shut your whack hood where you can't go to, like I said. Shut your mouth. You just running your mouth. And yeah, I've been felt that way about you. But it wasn't no need for me to expose your weird ass because it wasn't no problem there. But when you want to keep showing up on my doorstep, I'm going to expose your ass. This is you on the internet talking about bodies, saying everything. You're not a gangster, period, bro. We're not buying that shit. You can't politic on nobody. You can't even politic in your hood. You don't got a voice in your hood. Your voice don't matter, bro. So how you think what you saying on the internet about me matter? That shit only matter to internet people like you that want to run content and views. The truth is the truth, bro. You can't go over there. You enslaved to the bloods who don't even fuck with you or like you. But you trying to, here's the blood. Shut up. I'm gonna show you how this nigga right here, he's a weirdo. Watch him be nice. Long as he think it's cool, he cool. Now all of a sudden, you're the this and you're the that, younger than me. Them niggas wasn't even born when I started gang banging. Maybe that's your era, gang bangers or whatever, that's cool. But I'ma say this. This is my issue with Jefe. I don't a crip business. It's on the internet, it's everybody's business. So stop with ass, eyes too wide for your look like marshmallow, marshy man ass nigga. The problem is you wrote on there and said, the Bloods band together to go attack the Crips. I don't think no Crip even approve of that message, nigga. That's my issue. That's police. That's my issue. That's police talk. Ask Munchie B or any other you want to talk about. That is 602. That is detective. That is investigative report language. The Bloods band together to go attack the Crips. And you a Crip. That's what Flacco to say. A Trap Lil Ross to say, nigga. But you said it. And you supposed to be a A-Tray gangster. You not an A-Tray gangster no more. You're a YouTuber. I'll kill Big D-Dog. I'm not gonna say, hey, yeah, that killed Big D-Dog. It's open. What are you doing? And you said, I'm official. I don't want you move. I didn't to the pen, the feds. I didn't been everywhere. I know what's going on. You now credible source. You now stamping what the f is going on. You ain't supposed to say that. You keep putting my name in some shit. That was Bumpy ran this content. That's the way he felt about the. You keep putting my name in some shit. You know what the you thought, I don't know. It was out there fighting. Why y'all didn't pull up? It wouldn't cost you no more than 5 racks. Why didn't come support? Don't know. You ain't ready for me, bro. You a little than me. A little bro. My dad is more than what you make a year. Go sit your little ass down. You done figure out a way to make some little YouTube money. Now you working overtime because the YouTube is phasing out. WACK been got quiet and ain't gave y'all nothing to react to. Now all of us, Munchie be blind as he is. 5 Crips to Russian. You will never hear that say the Crips victimized. And Jefe, you know what's funny? I told them, let's find out Mafia. I said, this nigga and Jefe is a whole ass fool, because I'm going to show y'all how nice it is. I'm going to show y'all how friendly he can be, right? Now, if a nigga feels some way about a nigga, right, he ain't supposed to fuck with him. But when I told your punk ass to pull up in no jumper, you pulled up and you sat there with Wack, nigga, and you talked and you debated and all that shit, right? I done seen you several times up there. You just sat at my table. You have never said nothing about Wack can't go to his and shut your even a joint from over there. Niggas been calling, telling me they go to burn the DP in your ass too. I go to Pacoima any motherfucking time, and then I want to go to Pacoima. You just a broke nigga that's forced to still live in your hood. I'ma say it. You are I bet, listen, we gonna come up with a broke number. I bet you can't show $100,000 that been sitting in your account. I bet you can't, cause you a broke nigga. I bet you from 83rd, you can't show 83,000. Nigga, you was to the feds for some non-gangster shit. You went to the feds for selling pills, and you was a motherfucker.
Well, Wack went to jail for shooting, like for having a BB gun. So getting money is a better reason to go to the feds than shooting a BB gun. I would say so. What would you say so? I would get the money. Whatever. I want to point out one thing. Wack said a lot. 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 What he didn't say is anything about taking a fade with Young Ant. Young Ant made it abundantly clear he wanted to go ahead and just handle their business. He wanted to go to the back and engage in, you know, what they had to engage in to get the job done. And Wack did not address that. You talking about everything but the facts, bro. Everything but the facts. You over here talking about a DP and, you know, oh, I got this person or that person. Bro, you don't know nobody from that nigga hood. Wack don't know nobody from that nigga hood. He just talking, bro. Because if he could have had something happen to Young and Jefe, that evil little man, something would have happened. Something would have happened. You feel me? You feel me? Your car's extended warranty is about to expire. Man, I got to check on that. Good looking. Let me get them likes up. Yeah, it would have happened. He's a strange, evil little man. He's a mad little midget. You feel me? He's a mad little micro mini midget. So if something could have happened to Young and Jefe or would have happened to Young and Jefe, it would have already have happened. You feel me? For sure. All this like, oh, I know this person, I know that person. My nigga, you talking to the air. You talking to the air. You don't know nobody from over there. And then you don't know nobody over there that's finna go against Young Ant for you. Why would anybody from Young Ant's community go against Young Ant for Wack when niggas from Wack community don't go against nobody for Wack? They go against Wack. So that don't make no sense. Like, this whole back and forth is ridiculous. Now, what I will say is, if you're looking at it from a perspective, outside looking in, Wack might have been off more than he could chew around this one. You feel me? Because him and Young Ant are in this same space to be in no jumper. Today, Tuesday, the Thursday show coming up. You got Wednesday, Thursday. So I think that Wack is going to try to play it like, oh, I'm just trolling. I'm just doing it for content because you don't want to get into it with this nigga. You don't want to get into it with this nigga. Wack don't want to have no problems with Young and Jefe. Wack don't want to get into it with Young and Jefe. Not at all. You feel me? So that's that. And then you got this from Munchie B saying Wack turning down all kind of fades. What's this about?
At the Adam 22 and Jason Love fight with a bodysuit on, shaped like a hash brown. That's brazy. He said, ain't no bodysuit gonna whoop nothing. Hey, look. WACK100. Gumby said he needed that. Jay Diggs said he needed that. Alex Alonso said he needed that. Bro, when are you gonna take a fade?
That's the question that everybody want to know right there. Like, bro, when you gonna get a fade? When you gonna do your Dougie, bro? Now, this is what I will say. Do I respect Adam 22's fight? No, because that wasn't a fight. Adam 22 went in there and just got punched on. Like, that was ridiculous. But he did more than Wack does. You feel me? Man, I don't know what I'm talking about, bro. I don't know nothing about. I ain't do nobody like nothing, bro. I don't know nothing about nothing, man. I'll be getting into that. But Wack don't get into no physical altercation with nobody, bro. Like, I've been saying it for the longest. Y'all thought that I was being a hater because I used to just talk to this nigga like a hoe on Fig. This is who he is. You feel me? That's the scariest nigga. When Wack first came into the internet scene, y'all was like, oh, Rich Trapper, y'all, you just hating. Bro, I ended up being on, can I get a you was right trap? Can I get it? You was right, Trap. I've been telling y'all niggas from day one that this nigga's a bitch. That this is a bitch. Bro, I swear I've been saying, man, he don't want to get down. He don't want to take phase with bam, all this and all that. All he gonna try to do is belittle and take away from somebody's credibility and make them seem like they not valid because he's not valid, bro. And real ones ain't gonna play no back and forth 304 game with a 304 old man. You feel me? I'm watching my words. You see me watching my words? I'm watching my words. I'm watching my words. I got a responsible adult right here, so I start saying too much, she gonna hit me like, all right, all right. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep it PG. PG. Not even PG-13. PG. You feel me? He's a smidge smash smidger. A smidge smash smidger. You feel me? Man. WACK not a content ninja at all because this niggas would be getting on his head on the content, like on that little Clubhouse app, and then he'll just make it so they can't talk. He'll mute him and all that, bro. He's soft. He's soft. He's soft. Period, point blank. He ain't never been tough. That's why he running around here with Christopher Lovejoy. You feel me? Tell Ant to go fight Stino. I don't think that Ant and Stino should be fighting personally. I don't think that that's something that Young Ant and Stino don't know each other. I don't think that they've ever been in the same room, so I don't think that either one of them should do anything to hurt the other one physically. That's stupid. That's stupid. I don't think that Young Ant, Jefe, and Stino should be fighting over anything physical. Now, if y'all want to go back and forth with y'all content, whatever, that's y'all business. I don't think that they should be doing that either. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I got love for both of them. You feel me? I don't think that they should be doing back, that with either. I would like to see Stino and Ant, you know what I'm saying, clear up whatever they got going on. You know what I'm saying? But that's my opinion. I can't put my opinion and my wishes on other grown men because I don't know the ins and outs of their situation. I'm just outside looking in like y'all. You feel me? But this is what I do though. WACK that turned down more fades than Bob Marley at a barbershop. Man, because Bob Marley got long hair. He never got a fade. He turned down all the fades. You see what I did there? Might have went over your head. Might have went over your head like a cap. You feel me? But, man, come on, bro. WACK be turning them down. WACK ain't trying to get into it with nobody. WACK ain't trying to get into it with nobody. WACK ain't trying to get into it with nobody. WACK is non-violent, bro. WACK is Martin Luther King, non-violent. He come in peace. WACK is come in peace. A lot of dudes... Better? I got the homie trapped in the hot box. She dying.
Never mind.
What? But you told Ant not to do business with WACK a long time ago. I never told Ant not to do nothing. I told Ant my experiences with WACK and, to make his own choice wisely. You feel me? But I don't think that young Ant went about the situation with WACK wrong at all. I don't think that, to my understanding, outside of this situation, Ant ain't really had no back and forth with WACK, ain't really had nothing with WACK. Everybody can have their opinions as far as the content and the comments is all that. My personal opinion is young Ant Jefe minded his business until business started getting into his business. And then he, what's up, L? Once WACK made it a point to start trying to insert himself in what young Ant Jefe had going on negatively, young Ant was like, all right, well, shit, let me let you know about some of the shit that I noticed. But I'm not mad because, he never inserted himself into a war that he never had to be a part of. You feel me? Young Ant Jefe didn't initiate a war with WACK. He's just now responding. So why, with everything that he may or may not have going on in YouTube land, why start another fire if you ain't got to? But if the fire comes to you, put it out. That's what I think. But I tell everybody, WACK's a buster, WACK's a hoe, WACK's a weirdo. You feel me? Everything that this nigga WACK touches turn to trash. It's the no jumper curse, bro. It's the no jumper curse, bro. The no jumper curse be striking niggas. The no jumper curse so cold, Lush just give into it. Lush don't even care no more. He just like, nigga, fuck it, nigga. Fuck it. I'm a joke out here. I get it, but the no jumper curse, bro. It's the no jumper curse. Everything around that motherfucker could just go bad. Just go bad. You feel me? Now WACK, he was doomed to fail from the start. We can't blame him. We can't blame the no jumper curse on him. Or no jumper. Yeah, we can't blame the no jumper. Yeah, the no jumper curse don't got shit to do with WACK. He was doomed to fail. He was never going to win. Never. That was a failed plan from the start. That was a failed plan from the start. In my own lane, I'm the most popular nigga on No Jumper who don't be at No Jumper, bro. I'm the most popular nigga at No Jumper that don't be at No Jumper. I'm the best No Jumper podcast host that don't be at No Jumper. I promise you I am. I promise you I am. I'm a No Jumper reaction channel. They a Trap News Network reaction channel. We got this back and forth relationship. You see what I did there? You see what I did there? I'll react to all things No Jumper. They react to all things Trap News Network. You feel me? We got a banter. You feel me? We got this little back and forth. Bro, my man said we need that Rich Trapper Almighty Suspect MMA match. I was talking to Lil Wack the other day. I meant to tell you about this too. I was talking to Lil Wack. He was like, man, look, this what I want for you, my nigga. All this little celebrity boxing shit that these niggas is trying to fake doing all that, don't get caught up in that shit. He was like, I'm not saying that you are. He goes, because, you know, you kind of talk to me about that type of shit. He goes, you've never brought it up. He was like, but, man, my nigga, like, these dudes is out here looking crazy as a motherfucker. You feel me? This little YouTube celebrity boxing shit, that shit weak. And if you gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? First of all, niggas ain't getting no real money off this shit. We know the numbers. Niggas ain't getting no real chili off this shit. So niggas be throwing these crazy ass numbers out. I need $30,000. You can't even go viral. What you need $30,000 for? Nigga, you take this little 500 to 1,000 and be about your business. You feel me? That's a realistic number, especially after niggas have put this event together. But I say all that to say this. What will make more money for both parties is, nigga, you go live on your channel, I go live on my channel. Let's just go ahead and get into a boxing ring for $20 for an hour, and then we'll probably make both way more money on our shit and then reposting and blah, blah, blah. Same concept. If you just have to do it, so if you're just that thirsty for me to whoop your ass on camera, you feel me? But that makes way more sense, though. All this celebrity boxing match and all that type of shit, we're not celebrities. We niggas that's kind of popular sometimes. It's a dog. But you feel me? Like, niggas that's kind of popular sometimes. And then niggas can hate me when I say this shit, but I say this shit. I'm the only one of you niggas that's known from coast to motherfucking coast. Niggas can say whatever. Niggas can feel whatever. I'm the only one in this YouTube space that's known from coast to motherfucking coast for actually turfing and being in the field. You niggas don't even leave your fucking houses in the valley or in Vegas or in wherever the fuck niggas do this shit from. I'm the only nigga that's known coast to coast around this motherfucker that actually got accolades in the turf coast to coast around this motherfucker. Putting in work, not being a guest. We gonna throw that out there. We gonna throw it out. We gonna throw it out there. Let's throw it out there. You feel me? Shit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But what I will say is this. I think that WACK is in over his head with the whole Young and Jefe situation. You might want to sit this one out, big dog. Relax, old man. Relax, old man. Relax, old man.
That stitching shit, that shit expired, bro. That shit expired. When are you gonna take a fade? Man, hey, look.
Yeah, you know, I look.
Learn in the end that this dude is a weirdo. And he flipped more than a hood rat. He just flipped. Like, he just be different. Like tomorrow he just be on some other shit. Bro, I'm sorry you had to learn that this dude is a buster and a coward and a cross artist late in the game. But you ain't the only one I learned. But that's the whole reason for this content, bro. Because as of recently, man, because Young and Jefe did some content on a Martin Luther King parade where the Bloods and the Crips had a rumble. So I guess it's a dude named Bumpy from Skyline Peru, and he was on Clubhouse. he expressed that he felt the way that Young and Jefe was reporting was very policing. WACK comes in the room. Hey, what you talking about, man? My spies called me and said that, acting like it's a coincidence, and we know it's all a play. You know what I'm saying? Oh no.
Hey, I said it from the very beginning, man. WACK told the nigga Bumpy to go bust the 1-2 step like Sierra, and then he came in with the cleanup and all that kind of stuff, trying to smut that nigga Young and Jefe. What's up, Jones Beamy? What's the deal?
I know Ant didn't do that. Oh yeah, I need to. Oh yeah, he all bad for that. And then, you know, it went from there. Now, a lot of people then weighed in on this, whether they felt Young and Jefe is doing this content in a certain style that ain't appreciated, and some say what he did was straight.
Damn, you know, I
Hey, now, my thing is, WACK, he can't say that, bro, because you done sat there and said Jay Diggs got Mac Dre set up and killed, bro. Long live that man. You said Jay Diggs orchestrated his son unaliving for insurance money. That's what you said. You broke the internet and said Big U was gonna go down for the young man that was unalived in Vegas. You broke that news. You gave his wife a head up, quote unquote, hey, they coming, get out of there or something. You knew the morning he was gonna get arrested. Bro, it don't get more policey than the WACK100.
Rich Rabbit, what's the deal, fool?
It don't. You introduced WACK100 to the metaverse by way of No Jumper, and he admitted to a crime, and the feds corroborated it.
I think he meant to say Loose Canny. Because he said WACK100. I think he meant to say Loose Canny.
And now he's sitting in the
But
feds
we all know the story about Turtle.
fighting the crime he admitted to, and you basically crossing.
Loose Canny, boy, that nigga was dumber than a soup sandwich. That nigga was dumber than a fucking soup sandwich, a chicken noodle soup sandwich. That's what Loose Cannon is. A clam chowder sandwich, my nigga. A tomato basil sandwich. You feel me?
Them, right? You trying to outbig you and the boy Loose Cannon, the fake Loose Cannon, and he snitched on himself and others. You aided that, bro. And like it's no secret. I went to jail last year, August, for a firearm. And this man, he trying to point an elbow. You got dry snitching, live snitching, and snitching. This dude was trying to dry snitch on me, bro. And Hoodie Hood from San Diego 40s. Everybody go follow Hoodie from the Hood.
Shout out Hoodie from the Hood.
On YouTube and Instagram. You know what I'm saying? He had caught something. You know what I'm saying? And let's go.
Then Munchie B had pointed out, and I remember when this happened, Munchie B had pointed out when he was up there on No Jumper, and he asked, was it live or whatever, and he like, yeah, it's live, and he said, oh man, you Adam, you foul because Munchie B had the, you know, thing on him. Why is you pointing that out? Why did you go out of your way to highlight that? It's so much police activity, and just like Young Ant said, because he want to say, oh, you a gangster and you in neighborhood business as far as the conversation with X4, but it's like, bro, you a Paru or ex-Paru, I don't know what he is, because one minute he bang, and then when it don't fit his narrative, then he don't bang no more, and he kind of downplaying the streets.
Hey man, let's keep it real. Now, my whole thing is this. I'm not gonna act like I'm just a saint, and I can't even say that I'm pushing peace, but my thing is, I believe it's a war against real and fake. Real versus fake. And I deal with real people. I don't care where you from. I deal with real people. You know what I mean? I'm in transition. You know what I mean? I dialogue with people I wouldn't have never even spoke to in the past. You know what I'm saying? And Hoodie Hood being one. So I didn't holler at Hoodie Hood a few times. You know what I'm saying? I rock with his content. I'm subscribed. But him being a neighborhood crip and he noticing this weird activity against his quote unquote so-called op, I guess you could say. He for 40s, I'm for families. So, bro, the whole world see it. The whole world see it, bro. You went in front of 5 million subscribers and wanted to point out that I had a gun, bro. Knowing I had an open case. Would you want the courts to see that?
Yeah, he definitely wanted the courts to see that. That was WAC's way of basically opening their reporter, opening their snitching. You feel me? That's pretty much his way of doing that. Y'all got to come with some better LeBron James jokes than that. LeBron Shallows, that's not it. LeBron Sheens, it's not a good one either. LeBron Jizzle from Timu, that's the best one we got so far. I pinned that one, but that's still not. I'm not wild about it. It's kind of like when it ain't really nothing left, so you just kind of took that. You feel me? Like I just needed something to wear, so I guess I'm gonna put this on. Like, come on, man, we gotta do something better than this.
I mean, I'm not worried about it though. You know what I'm saying?
But to the point of, yeah, WAC for sure was one, and point out to whoever's watching Munchie B's case that this situation is going on to kind of add to, negative connotation or negative attributes to Munchie B's case. He wants to see Munchie B in jail. Obviously, that's kind of weird. Well, I'm not even saying kind of weird. That's super weird. WAC's definitely a weird guy for that.
God go fight my case. I ain't worried about no attorney. I'm straight. I ain't worried about it, brother. On Inglewood, I'm straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't never wish jail on nobody. That's weird.
So, shout out Hoodie Hood. Shout out Gorilla Hebrew. Shout out Hoover Gumby. So, like I said in the very beginning, everybody know the back and forth that been going on with Young and Jefe and WACK100. You know what I'm saying? And I dive through the comments and I see people, oh man, let Ant handle that. WACK call in, Ant be laughing. He never said, he didn't speak up for Ricky. He just said, man, look, I ain't tripping none of that, bro. All I know is it's a war against the real and the fake. And that dude, WACK, is not an authentic, genuine, organic person. He's not, bro. It ain't that I'm aiding I'm not aiding Young Ant. I'm doing
Have you guys ever seen anybody have any dealings with WACK and it turns out positively? Like, have you guys ever seen any interaction with anybody who has any type of 1-2 step like Sierra with WACK and it turns out positively, or does it always kind of turn into this? You feel me? Or does it always turn into this? It never fails, bro. Like, anything to do with this nigga, any type of alliance with this nigga, I always say, if you around this nigga, I just can't trust you. If you anything to do with WACK, if you cool with this nigga, you fucking with this nigga, you doing business with this nigga, you standing next to this nigga, you want this nigga to validate you, anything to do, it made me think that you the police, bro, because I stay away from niggas that be fucking with the cops and them niggas that be fucking with niggas fucking with the cops. You feel me? Like, cause bro, that nigga's the police, bro. Like, niggas joke, I've been saying this shit for the fucking longest, bro. He told on the Main Street case, he in Big U paperwork as a victim, talking about all this kind of other shit. Like, niggas sweep this shit under the fucking rug. This nigga is a cop. This nigga get caught in Texas with all them blowers, don't go to jail, case get dismissed on the interest of justice. How that make sense, bro? How that make sense? Like, how this make sense, my nigga? How are you not in jail? How are you on the internet? All right, so Loose Cannon, follow me on this. Rabbit hole. You ready? Rabbit hole. You ready? You ready? Loose Cannon's in jail because of shit that he said on No Jumper, right? This nigga, we can all agree to this. Loose Cannon's whole way of being in jail right now because he's an idiot and he talked himself into an indictment talking on no jumper. We all agree to this. Okay, cool. So we got that understood. How the fuck is this nigga Wack in interviews on no jumper saying that when the beef was on, he gave guns and ammunition to Big U? You gave, as a blood, you gave guns to Crips to kill Bloods, but then you admitting to this shit on no jumper on the same platform? Take it deeper. Take it deeper. Take it fucking deeper. This nigga said he chased Future through the airport on behalf of Trick Trick. Now, nigga, that's a fucking federal space. The airport, nigga, you go to the feds. You go to the feds. You chase this nigga through the airport and you admitted this shit again on no jumper, there are no federal charges? How, my nigga? Fucking how? Fucking how? Am I tripping or is the logic logical? You feel me? Take it deeper than this. The episode of No Jumper where he ran up on Flacco, his goofy ass had a blower on him. You can see it on his fucking waist. So how you not in jail for this shit? Brick went to jail for that shit. You using that shit against Munchie B. Like, I'm trying to figure this shit out, my nigga. How are you not in jail, my nigga? How the fuck are you not in jail, my nigga? How the fuck are you not in jail? It don't make no sense, bro. I know a lot of things in life, but I can't make no sense of this. This shit don't make no sense. It's a fucking soup sandwich. It don't make sense. It's a soup sandwich, bro. It's a soup sandwich. Because the shit just don't make no sense. Like a soup sandwich. A soup sandwich don't make no fucking sense. How you gonna eat a soup sandwich? How you gonna eat a soup sandwich? I'm from Earth, bro. Earth is my turf. You feel me? You getting us distracted. You talking about the wrong things, my nigga. See? Wack should be on a terrorist watch. Come on, bro. I'm trying to figure this shit out, my nigga. I'm trying to figure this shit out. I'm trying to figure this shit out. And after the no jumper fight, that nigga said, follow me, Rich Rabbit, because the soup sandwich shit got you going. We're here. Rich Rabbit, I know what got you, my nigga. It's the soup sandwich. I know what got you, my nigga. Follow me on this. Follow me on this. So you got the no jumper fight where this nigga say, all I gotta do is take a step back and then my team get going. And in the video, he takes a step back and his team gets going. And after the fight, he had Jay Reed's watch. That's possession of stolen property after a violent crime. I've been in jail. I know how this shit go. I've seen some cases because you know you gotta sit and watch everybody's shit. You know what I'm saying? Hear me, my nigga. Hear me, my nigga. How the fuck this nigga not in jail, bro? I've been saying this nigga's the police for years. Y'all wasn't listening. I've been saying this shit. I've been saying this shit. Loose Cannon's a fucking cop. Nah, not Loose Cannon. He's a dummy. Lovejoy, that nigga's a fucking cop. That nigga's a fucking cop, bro. These niggas are police. I'm not making this shit up, bro. I could call the nigga anything. Why the fuck would I call a nigga police? I could call you anything. There's so many other adjectives. I can call you a female dog, pusillanimous, a coward, and all kind of other vulgar words that are worse than the police. Why would I call you a cop? I could call you anything. There's so many more disrespectful words. There's so many niggas. The world is full of adjectives. Full of adjectives. So many descriptive words. You feel me? Niggas is cops, bro. Niggas is cops. Niggas is cops, niggas is cops, niggas is cops. And I stay away from niggas that be fucking with the cops and them niggas that be fucking with niggas fucking with the cops. I keep telling y'all that. And every time I said that niggas was on that BS, y'all looked at me like I was tripping, like I was crazy. Nah, bro, he's a cop. And every time Wack do something police-ish, he sweep it under the rug. Let's take it back. Let's take it all the way back. When everything came in about him being CS2 back, that's when he started calling everybody a snitch. That's when he started saying, I got paperwork on this person. This nigga ain't produced paperwork on nobody. Nobody. He's a nobody with nobodies. You feel me? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Don't say, y'all, I knew the moment he didn't get picked up for the cops with no jumper fight. Still I rise. I respect that. That nigga said, don't say, y'all, I knew that nigga was a cop. Don't put me in that. Still I rise. I like that. You know what? And that's the attitude I like, because he got offended. Nigga, what? Nigga, I been knew that nigga was the police. Don't put that on me. I like that level of offense. I like that level of offense. You feel me? Nigga ain't produced no paperwork on nobody, bro. Nobody, not one person has this nigga produced paperwork on, bro. Come on, fool. Come on, fool. What we talking about here? What are we talking about here? This nigga ain't produced proof of nothing on nobody. And every time something come out about him that we know is a fact, he put out something on somebody else and go on no jumper, start talking loud about blah, 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 everything but the fact. Like he talking about everything but taking a fade with Young Ant. Thursday is coming. Today, Tuesday. They gonna both be in that building on Thursday. Supposed to be, I think. I'm not sure. I'm almost 100% sure though. Prior to this situation, I believe they have all been in that building on Thursday. Prior to, I do believe. Is Young Ant on the Thursday show? I believe he is, because Young Ant's a pretty reoccurring guest on No Jumper now. So he definitely got that spot on lock for sure. I really can say I have a body right because I care about my. You have to have actual proof to be in country. I'm not listening to a value to these people come to LA politics. Man, look, it don't even have nothing to do with this niggas. Yeah, he's on there on Thursday. Okay, boom. So Thursday show. You feel me? We gonna see unless Wax a buster and then he ain't gonna pull up. You feel me? Or he gonna say, oh, we can do it at 2 o'clock in the morning because I'm scared of Young Ant. Thursday's a perfect day. What that nigga Big Sass say? Let's just meet up and unalive. Can't say the D word. Let's just meet up. Let's just crash. Let's just meet up and unalive. Nah, and on Tuesday and Thursday, Wednesday. Oh, he's not on Thursday? I don't know. You feel me? But this what I do know. Wack gonna avoid Young Ant Jefe at that No Jumper building. That's for sure. That's for sure. Wack don't want no issue with that nigga. He's going to avoid because he has a history of doing such. It don't even have nothing to do with nothing. Man, that nigga ain't been around Munchie B. That nigga wasn't around Brick Baby. That nigga, man, Wack stay out the way. He always makes it a point to where it seems like the other. So everybody's just scared of this nigga that's 5'4". Everybody, you mean to tell me everybody on planet Earth, he just never run into an enemy because he's always giving that many pat. He's that dangerous. This nigga's that dangerous. You mean to tell me that this little bitty ass nigga is that dangerous? Come on, bro. 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 I don't believe it. Like numerically that doesn't add up, bro. Numerically that doesn't add up. That numerically that doesn't add up. That's not even how the law of averages works. It's not even how the law. Man, come on, bro. That's basic. That is basic arithmetic. You feel me? Words is hard. Like that probability doesn't even make sense. Out of everybody in our universe, Wack just keep giving Jay Diggs, Alex Alonso, Rich Trapper, Brick Baby, Munchie B, now Young Ant Jefe. You feel me? Like all these people that didn't ask Wack for all these faiths. Everybody tried to get down with this nigga. Everybody tried to get down with this nigga. And everybody just so happy, you know what I'm saying? Oh, here come Reg Dog. He coming in hot. Everybody just so happy. Reg Dog, hear me on this. Out of everybody who want to get down with Wack, he's just giving everybody these passes. He just stalling everybody out. How does that logic don't even make sense, bro? Them numbers ain't numbering. In no world does that add up in the penitentiary, on the streets, in your hood. Like, if this many people don't like, bro, you got to get out. By now, you would have got out with somebody, bro. You feel me? Abundance. Y'all are so old, fathers. When did it stop? Stop watching. Nobody tells you to bring your positive ass in here. We talking about bullshit. Did nobody tell you to bring your positive ass in here? Like, my nigga, go spread that shit somewhere else. You grand rising ass nigga. You fucking biscuit. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit. I'm just saying, like, you came in on some, like, get your bitch ass out of here, bro. Like, nobody, like, niggas come in here complaining. Like, why are you watching something you not entertained by? Why are you watching something that you ain't fucking with? My nigga, you're part of the problem because you're watching it. Ha. Uncomfortable truth. Uncomfortable truth. You feel me? Charlie Brown, what's the deal? Anyway, that nigga get on, bro. And he don't come outside, bro. He don't come outside, bro. He don't come outside. You feel me? That nigga don't come outside. Keith, what's the deal, fool? He don't come outside, my nigga. I don't know what that nigga's issue is, fool. Like, I don't know what that nigga Wack issue is. I got a couple more minutes. I'm finna go eat. Mississippi in the house. What's the deal? We got the SIP, M-I, crooked letter I, S, whatever. Wait, M-I, crooked letter I, crooked letter I, humpback. Boom. Bingo. Anyway, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Who we talking about? To catch my mods up because, nigga, we been in this live for 45 minutes and you niggas is just now bringing your motherfucking asses into the live. I've been out here with no adults Me and this nigga, Rich Rabbit. You know what? Rich Rabbit is the most I don't give a fuck mod. That nigga got a wrench just for status symbol, so he don't got to sit with you niggas. So he got a VIP section, because that nigga don't never use that shit for nothing. That nigga Rich Rabbit don't blink nobody. He just be like, whatever, I ain't tripping. That nigga probably in that motherfucker smoking, kicking it. What I was talking about is how Wack don't got no phase under his belt, bro. None. And then how the fuck is this nigga not in jail? To recap, the nigga set up the no jumper fade. He said all you gotta do is take a step back, his team get going, and that's what happened. And then he was in possession of stolen property. Jay Reed's watch after the fight. He said he chased Future through the airport. That's a federal space. That's a federal crime. He said that he gave Big U guns to go at the enemies and all that kind of stuff. That's a crime. That right there, that's not legal right there. On the same platform that Loose Cannon stupid ass talked himself into an indictment on. The case in Texas, that shit don't make no sense. How you get caught with all them woo-wops and whatchamacallit, some wooty bams, and you don't go to jail and your case get dismissed in the interest of justice. But what was so interesting to justice about your case? What was the justice so interested in? You feel me? It's weird. It don't make no sense, my nigga. So I'm trying to figure out how the fuck this nigga's not in jail. But then deeper than this, nigga, you got fades. Like, what? What? Yeah, he do. He had a fade. One of my homies in the pen got whooped out, though. And then, so here go the thing, too. Here go the thing, too. They don't talk about this, how when that nigga was in the pen and he was supposed to go bust a mission, he got into it with the police, so he got rolled up off the yard. Man, you feel me, Six? Even a dog is like, shit. Even the dog is like, shit. Man, how you tell Big U wife to tell him to run? That's obstruction. That's obstruction. Come on, bro. That's my naked dog. For those of y'all who don't know, I got a naked dog. You feel me? She looks like a dick, bro. Six. What are you doing? Okay. What, bro? Six. I feel like Dr. Evil sometimes with my naked dog. I feel like Dr. Evil sometimes. No, Dr. Evil. Anyway, you feel me? Bro, a buster. It don't make no sense, bro. It don't make no sense, bro. It don't make no sense. 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 I got a rich nigga dog. Say what's up, Six. It just don't make no sense, my nigga. So I'm just trying to figure this shit out, bro. Six, you ready to get out the car? All right, so I think Six is over it. All right, y'all. I'm finna go eat. Obviously, Six is over the live. Six is saying cut it out. You feel me?
That's crazy.
What is crazy? Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. We are gone.